Hello and welcome back to Color Sparkle Shine. Today I thought it'd be fun to share my Lulu Mayo finished pages with you. I only have 2 of her books, but I am in love with Lulu Mayo and I am very much looking forward to getting more books of hers. This is the very first one I ever got. I paid $8.98 for it from Walmart, and I have colored a lot in here. You might see some of these repeated in my July finished pages because this is brand new. I just bought this like a week ago, so I'm coloring in this one. But I noticed that she has a brand new one coming out in a couple months here with a million baby cute animals. And I noticed that she came out with another one too. I think it's like a million cute monsters or something like that. So there's a few more of her books that I want to get, but I have 2, and I just thought it'd be fun to share what I've done so far. So in A Million Kawaii Cuties, I colored this just to see the paper quality, because just trying her out, seeing that her images, are on both sides, I worried about it coming through, but her paper is pretty thick. I don't do any kind of like watercoloring in her book. I've never used alcohol markers in any of her books, but just to use pencils and like Tombow brush pens seem to be just fine. So I did this one. I always date when I color, and I remember specifically posting this one to my Instagram, which is linked down below. I called this one Surfing the Spicy Noodle Bowl, and Lulu herself commented and laughed at this picture. So I loved how this one turned out. This was kind of at the beginning of my coloring journey, but I loved naming things, and I like naming the little characters and stuff. So I called this one Surfing the Spicy Noodle Bowl. And then I'm going to try to go through these kind of quickly so I don't keep you here forever. This one I did with Tombow brush pens and then lots of metallic gel pens, just because I wanted to do something kind of fun and something a little different. I love mixing up my medias, so you can kind of see the gel pen. But I do love how that one came out. And then if I turn the page, it doesn't come through too bad. So the only thing I don't care is I wish her pages were one-sided, but it is what it is. I still love her coloring books. This is the other problem I have, though. So I do sometimes put parchment paper in between all of the things that I do, is because once you close the book, sometimes the print from the other side of the paper gets on the other side. That bothers me, and I have a few pages like that. So I actually need to get some parchment paper and put in between these, because usually when I color both sides, I remove the parchment, because I do know sometimes, I did learn through coloring Kirby Rosane's books that when I would color this side with Prismas, if I folded the book, it would leak onto the Prismas would come onto the blank page on this side. It doesn't really do that on this book, but her black ink, whatever it is, sometimes gets on the pictures on the other side. So that's a little issue I have, but other than that, I really do love her coloring books. This is another one I did. I think this one's kind of recent. I love how that one turned out. I love her little mushroom character. I love that little mushroom character. I just love how whimsy, how different they are. They don't make no sense, really. They're just fun, so kind of like anything goes. Here's a good example. Like, you can see this. See how it's imprinting over here? See, there's the wheel. Sometimes I have issues with that. That stuff bothers me sometimes, because this is a really cute page, and a lot of this has kind of come off on this page. But here's another one I did. I enjoyed this one. I thought this was super cute. Just a bowl full of like all these cute little veggies and little tomatoes and the little bunnies. And I think this is a pomegranate. And I thought that was kind of ingenious. And I really do enjoy these kind of pages too, where they're just like individual pictures, but they kind of all mean something, because it gives you a chance to kind of play around with colors. So I really enjoyed this page. I love the asparagus, and the asparagus are actually like giraffes. I just think that's so ingenious. I find that very, very cool. Like, they don't make no sense, but they're fun. This is a double-sided page that I did. I thought this one was super cute. I love her play on like stationery stuff, like the pens and paper, and I just find that really, really cute. So I love how this one turned out. I love the little koalas, this little guy. Super, super cute. I did this July 23 of 2022. So it was done in July, but not this year. And here's the soup pot, which in reality, when you think about it, is kind of gross because all of your vegetables and your monkey and stuff are in the boiling soup pot. But it's funny. For whatever reason, you have a bunny diving headfirst into the boiling soup pot, but it's still cute. I thought this turned out really, really cute. This was one of the very first ones that I ever did by her in this book. I love how this one came out with the ice creams. And I used the little stencil just to draw in some bubbles because I felt like the background was just so white. So I just stenciled in some like little circles just to add some depth to the picture. But I love the concept of this. The only thing I was confused by was these. I was like, are they olives? Like, what are these? It can't be olives. It's on ice cream, but that's what they look like, olives. But I thought this was super cute. I loved the little corgi. I just thought that was super, super cute. This is a page I've done recently. This will probably show up in my July finished pages. I love how this one turned out. This is super, super cute. I love the little red pandas, and I just love how this one came out. And then I did this one the year prior. This was done 8/6/2022. And I love this little mushroom character. I love that little guy. And I love the little bag of popcorn. I just thought this one was super, super cute. And they do look really cute together. So I love how that turned out. I did this one fairly recently. This again I did with gel pens and my Tombow brush markers. And again, I added like the little bubbles in the background. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just feel like the bubbly look kind of fits her style. And again, I did this one just for fun. It makes no sense. So to me, I just had fun with it with crazy colors and neon gel pens just to have fun. This one I started on the 4th of July last year and have not finished. So if you want to just say it's a whip, it's a whip. I don't know. I did this one with a different kind of marker, Crayola markers, and I didn't like the way they look, and I think that's what discouraged me, and that's why I haven't finished it. But there it is. I did this one fairly recent. This was this year, but I loved how this turned out. This is a pretty popular one. Whenever you think of Lulu Mayo, this picture comes up a lot. It's pretty popular, but I think it's adorable. You know, who doesn't love boba, which I think this is what a reference is to. So super, super cute, very easy. My background is inking, and I did use some neon gels in this one as well. I did this one fall of last year because of the pumpkins. Again, super cute. I love her little noodles. She just has like, it's just so imaginative, you know? I don't know how it all comes together. I don't know how it all works, but it just does. And I think that's why I love it. Then I did this one last year. I love how this one turned out. This is when I started using more stencils and stickers to make my backgrounds more vibrant. And I figured Lulu Mayo's coloring book would be the perfect place to try that out. So this was like a cupcake ice cream kind of thing. So I added some ice creams. These are all stencils that I did with inks. And I really think it pulled the whole page kind of together. So I love the vibrancy. I love how fun, just whimsical it is. Just having fun. Her books just scream fun to me. I did this one last year. I tried to do this one on both of these pages, pastel. I really wanted to keep it in that pastel kind of vibe. And see how some of this is bleeding off onto this. I hate that, but nothing you can really do with it. So I tried to keep that pastel vibe. And again, I used some stencils with inks to kind of bring in the background. And I really like it. I really like how that, it just, I don't know, it works with her coloring book. And I think the mice are so stinking cute making this boot. I think he is my favorite. He's just so cute with the little roll of string. I don't know, just works. It just works. And I think together these pages turned out super cute. Very pastel, very bright. I love that. Here's a very good example of what I'm talking about. This is the last page, which I find adorable. It's like a can of sardines. But see how it's bleeding onto the back page? They kind of rub off on each other. So you can see this castle is bleeding onto this page. That's the only trouble I have with her books. But other than that, I love Lulu Mayo. So this was $1,000,000 Kawaii Cuties. And then this book I just bought, like I said, just a couple, like not even maybe a week or so ago. And I did a few in here. So I did the introduction page. I thought this was cute. I thought this turned out adorable. I was thinking about going back in here though and like, you know, bringing in some color in between all of this, but I'm just not sure if I want to or not. But as is, I think it's just, I think it stands, I think it's just cute as it is. This one I literally finished up today. Again, it's just so funny. It's little sloths inside a hamburger. So my background, of course, is inking, and then I tore up some washi to kind of just frame this out. You will see this again in my July finished pages, but I really just thought this was adorable. I don't know why sloths stuffed inside a hamburger, because when you think about it, that's kind of sick. You're going to eat live sloths in your hamburger, but I don't know, whatever it is, it's just cute. So, and this was all done with Prismas. So I think this just turned out super, super cute. I love how that one turned out. And these little guys are like my favorite characters in this book. I really love, like, look at him. Like these little chipmunk little characters. They're just, I love them. They're so stinking cute. Then I did this as a double-sided page. Again, I love these single little pictures. They're so fun they're just fun to color. So I did these with Prisma pencils and Tombows. I love how these came together. Again, I added stickers. I just thought the popsicle stickers, they just went perfect with this page because it was all ice cream. And I love how that just, I don't know, for me, it pulls the background. And because her pages are just so fun, I feel like it's appropriate. And then I did this one the very next day, and I found this washi in my stash, and I just framed the picture out in it. And I think it really works. It just works with that particular picture because the background just seems so stark. It just seems so sparse. So I thought some washi tape would really bring that to life. And I love adding all different mediums. Like I said, washi tape, stickers, I do it all. So it may be weird for other people to think that I use washi tape in my coloring books and stickers, but I love it. So, and again, you will probably see this in my July finished pages. This is the page that I really want to color next because it's so summery to me. I love plants. So it's a strawberry plant and you got all these little musical like kitties all up in here. I just thought this was super, super cute because you can see it's like a hanging strawberry plant and you got your musical kitties in here. So I think this is the next page that I'm going to do from this particular coloring book. And I think my next order, I'm going to be getting one of her other books. It might be $1,000,000 Cute Monsters. I don't know, because I know that's her newest release. So we'll see. But I only have 2, but those are my finished pages by Lulu Mayo. I really do like her. I really do like her coloring style. They're just fun. They're just fun. I don't know. Maybe it brings out the kid in me. Maybe that's what it is. it brings out the kid in me. Anything goes because they're so wild and out there. It's just like anything goes. You know what I mean? And like these little dudes are so cute. I love these little characters. The little chipmunks. That's the cute page. Anyways, I'm going to quit gushing over Lulu Mayo, but that is my Lulu Mayo collection, if you will, and my finished colored pages by her. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed these quick little flip through of seeing my take on some of her pictures. I hope you come back and join me again. Until then, don't forget to color, sparkle, shine. See you in the next one.